Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, good evening, good afternoon, or if you're watching the call at some other time, welcome to the call. My name is David Cutler, and I am going to give you some updates on what's going on with Ripple. First of all, let me apologize for the delay on getting on the call. I've been sitting back waiting for Paul for the last hour, hoping that he was going to join the call. And unfortunately, I can't reach him. So I'm a little restricted, ladies and gentlemen, what I can share with you today, only because obviously Paul had some announcements that he had to give us. So we know what's doing. So today is a Ripple call, Rewards Ripple Solutions, and I am heading up the tech side of the company. And of course, I've been doing the updates to covering Paul recently, or for the last few months, to be honest with you, while he's getting himself back into the swing of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through as many as these items. I got 4 pages here, but I'm not going to go through 4 pages. We were going to do some announcements today. We were going to share with you some of the new network marketing concept of how you're going to get some points. I have not got a green light to go through that with you due to the fact is I haven't spoken to Paul. So unfortunately, I can't do that either. So let me bring you up with things I know we already discussed that I know that we can announce. Number one is our offices have not closed yet. So in the US, when you purchase a piece of property, they go through due diligence. When they were going through some due diligence on the title of the property, they found there were some outstanding liens on the property. So they are clearing up the liens. They're expecting to have that taken care of this week, this upcoming week at the beginning, and we're hoping to close on the property by the end of next week, which means we're about 30 days behind on the actual offices, everybody. So you know, because obviously once we get in there, we got them permits to pull and then construction to start, even though we actually have some operational part of the offices and we'll be able to do some Zoom calls there. But by the time we get the rest of it built out the way we need it, you've got to remember this is a very large office space. Warehouse is over 30,000 square feet. So, you know, it's for obviously to hold the products that we need so we can ship out. So this is taking a little bit longer than we expected. Plus, we got to get some racks for the stuff, which we'll kind of go into some details more when we get a little bit closer to that. But unfortunately, then when they went to go to do the closing this last week, there were some outstanding liens on the property from the title search that now they're getting cleaned up. And we should have all that cleaned up by the first of the week. And by the end of the week, we should have a closing date. Not guaranteed, but that's what we're hoping. Number one. So that delays our launch date right off the get-go. We were going to announce today our launch date. We wanted to launch it basically the first week we're into the office. We've obviously delayed that due to the fact is because we haven't got the offices. I don't have an update on the launch date as of yet. No point in giving you a launch date and we're operational and we're going to be able to send product out if we haven't got product in an office and we haven't got customer service. What I can tell you is our tech team has been requested to be here at the first week of February, which means the guys that are flying in from the Philippines, the people that are coming in from Europe, will be here in Las Vegas the first week of February to start working on certain things here. That's our tech team. Our customer service girls that we've had for work with us over the last few years in different companies. We've also got 3 of those already scheduled to come in. And of course, we've asked Sylvie to come in as well. So we're hoping that the first week of February, the team will start to arrive here so we can get them all up and trained and on point where they need to be. We have been in negotiations with 3 other different slash sponsor advertisers, whichever word you want to do, which is very exciting. Bill and Jason have been working on a bunch of videos, but now we start working on videos for charities as well as businesses. So that's good news. So hopefully I have some videos here. We're going to release these videos on YouTube sometime soon. Can't tell you when, but these 100+ videos we've got of Abazoo plus all the sponsor videos, we're going to start getting out into Ripple, and we're going to let you guys use the banners in Ripple to be able to push and post them and promote them, which will be giving you some points Just not sure when that's going to take place, but that is scheduled to happen. The management team pretty well is set now. There was one missing part we needed. There was a final interview on Friday with somebody that we've interviewed twice for the CFO position of the company, and it looks like that is going to take place. So we'll have a new CFO for the company, and it looks like that's going to happen. However, I'm a little out on the borders here because I don't know what the final decision has been made. I know the new corporations have been are being put in place at the moment. There are multiple different corporations, just so you guys know, because of some of the AI stuff that we're going to be doing. For those of you who are not aware of this, if you've missed on some other calls or whatever, but we have an email program that some of you got promoted into using, but we've also added a voice AI program allowing you to have direct contact with individuals by using voice calling. Now, what's cool about this is once the message is set up and done, they're going to be able to go out and announce our program and what we're doing. The unfortunate thing is it's going to be a little bit of time in getting the AI right, and we are working on that. And because of that, it's a marketing company that has to be set up as a new corporation that's going to sit underneath the master corporation. That was actually one of the good things about bringing it back here into the US, the way to establish this, especially for doing the going public. Then obviously what we want to do is make sure that's in the right place. So there's a lot of moving parts in reference to the marketing, including the email and the voice over AI. The AI is going to make things a lot different because the people we can reach around the world, different times, it can just literally work all day long signing up people. So we're excited. With the new network marketing twist we have in this, meaning it's a multi-level point payout, not commissions, point payout. It's going to be really exciting because obviously as you build out your team and then points come and roll up, it does give you an opportunity to increase the points there. And more points you have, the more things you can bid on. So that's also exciting, especially when some of the major networks, when I say major networks, sporting teams, whether it's NFL or soccer or rugby or golf or whatever it is that takes off with this thing, it's really going to be generating a lot of extra points, which is going to generate a lot more eyeballs. More eyeballs mean more product on the auction site. More product on the auction site means more people have the opportunity to get things done. Guys, I can't go any more on this today. Due to the fact is there is a couple of things. The tech team, you're coming in. The office's delays until we can get in the office. The corporation papers are up. There's some other stuff to tell you about corporations, the management team. We wanted to do a couple of those today, but unfortunately we canceled that, or I canceled it. Again, I have not been able to get a hold of Paul to know more. So at the moment, we've been doing conference calls every 2 weeks. So what we're going to do is we're going to have another call here unless something changes, which will be February the 1st, which will be 2 weeks today, and it'll be at the same time. Guys, if something breaks beforehand, which I would not be surprised it does, that we need to call you guys and get you on, because we're ready to start testing. We've tested a lot of things, emails, we've tested, how the programs work in some of the games, but it's only going to work when it's in real time. So we really need to get you guys on. So I'm going to be pushing that we can actually get this thing launched quicker. But as of right now, what I've got to do to cover myself is let you know that there will be a call 2 weeks from today for either the launch or the update, or possibly beforehand there'll be an email going out to everybody saying please join us for a call, and we'll give everybody plenty of notice. It may be first part of the week and then ask you to join us next Saturday. But as of right now, guys, apart from if there's any questions that I can address, Sylvie, if there's any questions, let me know. I don't have anything else for you. I know these are short and to the point, but I think a lot of that is better than having long dragged out meetings, and people are going to come back and listen to this. You would rather listen to a short message to the point rather than a lot of nonsense. So Sylvie, do we have any questions that we can cover?
Good morning, Dave. No, we have no questions.
Okay. All right, good. Then we'll wrap it for today. I'll talk to you on Monday morning, Sylv. So thank you very much. Guys, be blessed, be warm if you're in the US or wherever you are around the world. But I know there's a nasty cold weather coming through. Be safe on the roads. For those of you who are into football, obviously it's a big weekend for football. So enjoy your football. For the rest of you who joined the call or are listening of the call, thank you. We really appreciate it. I wish I could give you more, guys. I do. I'm a little restricted in what I can do and how I do it. That will change once the announcement's done. But as of right now, for your update, that's all I can do till I can get some further approvals. So for wherever you are, whether you're up in Canada, John, or you're in New York, or wherever you are, you guys, thank you so much for joining us around the world and listening in. And it's getting exciting. I mean, I'm ready to go. I'm chopping at the block. I just want to get out here. And with the tech team coming into Las Vegas and spending some time here, several weeks or months, that's really making me happy because that'll be on my time zone. So that'll be a lot easier. So guys, be blessed, each and every one of you. And look forward to talking to you 2 weeks from now, unless you receive an email prior to that. Keep signing up. Some of you guys is doing amazing. I saw there was 11 signups this week from one person. So keep it up. Good job, guys. Take care. And we'll see you here in 2 weeks. Bye-bye for now. God bless.